And then in your own time, if you've got your band, you can grab your band and make your way to standing. Yeah. So you should feel that we've just kind of integrated through those Kapalabhatis. Upper and lower bodies should feel a little bit more in tune. You don't have to put your band on now, but if you want to, you can. Totally up to you if it just makes sense. For now, once again, we're going to challenge the balance. So we're taking those lovely circles, and it's almost like a little toe massage. And just as we've been doing for the last 3 weeks, we're thinking about the outside of the foot. So the little toe side. Brilliant. And then reverse the circles and allow them to get larger. So I really actually want to see everyone kind of have to misplace a step so that you really challenge, because the worst thing about kapinjalasana is the balance aspect. So we really just want to see how our balance is today and just start to get the body thinking about balancing. Nice. And then come all the way back into stillness. So if you have got your band, brilliant. Depending where you pop it, it can be anywhere from below the knee joint to the ankle, just depends. You might want to change positions. Right foot stays down, right toes spread, big toe and little toe give you a little bit of feedback. From here, we're going to slide the left foot off of the ground and take it forward. If you've got a band, there'll be a resistance, that's fine. Otherwise, most important position is the leg coming back. So really spend a little bit more time with the leg in that backwards position, firing up through the glute. So these are more kind of like half circles because we're going to go through the center as we come to that forward position. Yeah. So if you haven't got a band, really create resistance. Yeah. And don't be shy to take it to that back position. So really challenge that back position. Last one here. Whoa. And then foot comes back. Yes. Left foot stays down. Left toes spread. A little bit of a rock. Big toe and little toe let you know where the foot is. Right foot comes off, it pushes forward, over to the side and then behind you in that little arc. It comes through the middle. Again, if you've got the resistance band, really push into it. If you're trying to get the resistance band to fly off. And thinking about that backwards part more than all the others. Yeah. Nice. Last two here. So really make the most of them. Full circles. That's it. Really kick out in front, really kick out to the side, and really kick out behind. Well done. Foot comes down, get rid of the band. Nice, Melanie. Excellent. Right foot stays down. I'll go sideways on. Left knee bends, left leg behind. Stick your butt out a little bit so we've got room to take that left knee higher and further back. And then windscreen wiper the ankle. So almost kind of this position, yeah. So a little side to side action. But keep the glutes strong. So keep the knee high and the knee behind. Knee comes into the center. Keep it in that alignment, just take it out, straight out to the side. Whoa. Stand up nice and tall, press the standing foot down, crown of the head long. Knee stays in line with the hip. Squeeze the toes. And then spread the toes. Knee comes back into the center. Bring the knee in front, knee and hip in line. Press through the heel and gently straighten. Nice. You can circle through the ankle here, really working through the upper quad. As if you had lower quads, you don't. And then stay balanced, left knee comes bent. Take your arms and your hands above your head. As you inhale, bring the knee behind. Take the arms behind as if they're going to meet. As you exhale, curl into a little shell. Knee and arms fold in. Inhale, bring the arms up, extend through the waist. Lovely. Exhale to curl, last one. Inhale, we open up the front. Whoa. Oh, gone. Brilliant. And then foot comes back down, hands come back down. A little bit of a shuffle. Oh, fabulous. Left leg stays down. Right knee bends. Take the right knee behind. Stick the butt out a little bit so it's got space. If you tuck under, you'll get stuck in the hip joint. So stick the butt out, knee comes behind, knee comes up. Once you're there, you can feel the glute, you can feel the upper hamstrings, the upper fibers, little windscreen wiper of the ankle. Yeah. Stay nice and level. Try and get that heel closer to the glute. Yep. Take that knee a little bit further behind, Melanie. Nice. And the knee comes into the center, straight out to the side. Lovely. Brilliant. Knee a little bit behind. Yes, well done, Nikki, perfect. Squeeze the toes. And then spread the toes. Knee into the center line. Lift the knee. Flex the foot. Whoa. And fall over. Kick into the heel here. Keep the legs straight. That quad's super active. Yep. Try and get the toes almost closer to the shin, and then you can roll if you want to. If you've got anything left. Bend the knee. Perfect. We're going to take the arms overhead as we send that knee back, and we imagine those two meeting, front of the body long. As we exhale, we curl as small as we can be. As we inhale, we make space. Exhale, we curl in, last one. Inhale, yep. Feel free to tap. Bring the foot down, bring the hands down. A little bit of a figure of 8, just loosening things off. Ankle and hip joints, already done loads and loads of motions. And then come to the front of your mat. Yep. Inhale, arms sweep up, little back bend. Exhale, thumbs to the heart centers. Maybe you feel the beat of the heart. Inhale, take the arms up, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, arms by ears, flat back. Perfect. Exhale, slide the hips down, knees bend. Inhale, press through the heels, look all the way up. And exhale, those thumbs come into the heart center, the sternum. Once more, inhale, we look up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale from the feet, flat back, arms by the ears, lovely. Exhale, bend the knees, brilliant. Inner thigh squeeze lane, nice. Press through the heels, inhale to sweep up. Exhale, the thumbs come and connect with the chest. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, hands down. Inhale, right leg comes back, right knee down. Perfect. Next, inhale, sweep the arms up. And then warm through the wrists, a little wrist circles as you lower the arms. Once more. Inhale, sweep up. Exhale, fingers and wrists. Keep the arms behind you. Interlace the hands. Lovely. And lift here. If it feels nice and your balance is there, you can roll through the head. In fact, even if the balance is not there, it's a great thing just to start challenging the balance in unusual places. Head comes into center, arms come in front, right wrist over the left. Yep. Turn the palms so they're other way. Yeah, you got it. And then tuck the back toe. Inhale, slowly, crescent lunge. Stick the butt out this time. I know it's going to feel weird. And roll over. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, exhale, down dog. Just take a minute in your down dog. Have a check of how your hands are feeling. You might give them a little bit of a wriggle. Check in with how the shoulders are feeling. Yep. And lots of shoulder work, lots of hand work, lots of core work, lots of back work, lots of everything. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, step the right leg through, drop the left knee down. Inhale, we sweep the arms up. And exhale, really get involved with the wrists. Inhale, we sweep the arms up, we look up. And exhale, arms come down, wrists dangle. Take the arms behind you, interlace the awkward way. And then lift the arms off. So very deep external rotation going on through the shoulders. Again, just circle through the neck. Allow the eyes to move and notice how it affects the stability. Come into stillness. Whoa. Take the hands in front, left wrist crosses over right, and then turn the palms so they're touching. Lovely. From here, just come forward a little bit, press into the back foot, and very slowly rise up to crescent lunge. Stick the glutes out, and then come into a back bend. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, step back, down dog. Brilliant. So we're going to come to take our first plank. We're actually going to do forearm plank, just so we give our wrists a little bit of a break for all the side planking. So take your time, come to your hands and knees. Bring the forearms down. Interlace the arms and the hands just like we've been doing. And then slide up to plank. Elbows stay under shoulders, butt is low, feet are hip width. On an exhale, we lift the left leg high. Everything else stays as though it goes high, nice. On an inhale, it lowers. Exhale, right leg really high. You really want to find the glutes, find it fire. Exhale to lower. Stay with it. Exhale, left leg comes up really high. Everything else stays the same. Yes. Inhale to lower. Other side. Exhale to come up. Nice, really lovely. Inhale to lower once more. Come forward a little bit so your shoulders are over your elbows, Melanie. Just a little bit, lovely. Do the last one like that, lovely. Lovely, last leg. Exhale, drop the knees. Lovely. Have a little bit of a sway or a shimmy. And then inhale, come down to that knees down plank. Super slowly exhale, bend the elbows, belly comes to the ground. First locus of the day, arms come behind. Inhale to lift, legs off, head off, arms off. Sweet. See if you can get that sideways breath that we did before. So really breathe left and right side. Nice and deep. So even though this is strong, the body feels supported. And then exhale, belly comes down. Inhale, hands underneath shoulders, feet are tucked. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. We're going to come to that cross-legged position. Exhale, right knee comes forward as if we're coming to do pigeon, but we leave that left knee up so we can bring it and tuck it in. Fabulous. And then come lay on your back. Legs to the ceiling. Hands behind the head, elbows wide. Knees, ankles, and hips stay in alignment. Don't let them come forward. Lovely. On an inhale, we just lift the head off the ground. On an exhale, we lift the entire shoulder blades. Both shoulder blades are off of the ground. We take the right hand off and just touch the right ankle. We bring the right hand back and we lower down. Head stays off the ground the whole time. Exhale, shoulder blades lift. Inhale, reach left arm, left ankle. Replace. Exhale to lower. Inhale to pause. Exhale, shoulder blades off. Inhale, right hand, right ankle. Exhale, replace the hand and lower. Last time. Next exhale, whole shoulder blades, all of the shoulder blades off. Inhale, left hand, left, little bit higher, nice. Replace, and exhale. Drop the legs, drop the hands, take a moment. Moments up. Legs back into alignment. Hands back behind your head, nice. From here, same thing, but we're going to come and take the opposite ankle. So we really want to get that rotation through the core. Exhale as we lift as high as we possibly can. Inhale, we reach. Yes, high, yes. Replace it. We don't come down in the center, we stay up. We turn to the other side. We reach that arm really outside. It's almost to the back of that opposite leg. We don't come down, we stay up. We inhale to reach, almost behind. We replace, but we stay up. Just 3 more. Other side twist. Replace, but stay up. Twice more. Yes. A little bit closer. Go a little bit higher, Elaine. Perfect. Last one. Come high and reach across. Side of the waist. Replace the hands. Lower the legs. Shimmer through. Yep. Unwind it however you need to unwind it. Unwind it. 2 more breaths. And then rock up to boat. And nice, you'll find it super easy. Yep, it will be there, I promise. Yep. Brilliant. Stay in your boat, we've just got a tiny little bit. So I just really want to make sure the sides of the waist have switched on. From here, roll onto your right hand side. So the whole left butt cheek is off of the floor. Whole left butt cheek. You can get a hand under there. Yes. And then straighten out to any degree. Hold here. We're just going to hold here straight. Yep. And then exhale very slowly. Bend the knees. Still on the side, come up. Perfect. Just 1 more on this side. Inhale. We're going to go long. We hold here. Belly stays down. We're on our right side. Nice, okay. Exhale, very slowly fold. Rock back onto both butt cheeks. Keep the feet hovering, but just hug in. You can flap through the ankles if you wish. And then other side. So we rock onto the left-hand side. So again, we're really challenging the balance. Right butt cheek entirely floating off. As we inhale, we go long. We stay here. Breath is free. On our next exhale, we take the whole exhale to bring the knees and the feet together. We inhale, we go long. Nice. Exhale, slowly fold. Inhale, rock onto both butt cheeks. Whatever you want to do, is your choice. You can round, you can be long, you can twist. Either way, yeah. Yep. I know that's kind of already quite crazy. 2 more breaths. Is everyone still feeling all right? Okay, good. Okay, so really the last breath, really expand through the left and right side. So you're just telling the belly that for a minute it can just relax. So left and right side. And then come all the way back to your hands and knees. Come into our first round of side plank. We should feel so integrated. It should just feel like a lift off. We exhale, we make our way back to down dog. We release the head. We slide forward into that half plank, half down dog. Yep. Right hand comes a little bit further forward, so the right wrist is going to be out of alignment. We shift the weight to the right and we stack the feet on top of each other. Fascistasana, yes. Use the feet. Feet are flexed, heels point away. Press the fingertips into the ground. Squeeze the glutes. Draw the core in. Lovely. Hand comes back down. Feet turned. Exhale, down dog. Ease it off. Ease it off. Hands right back into alignment. Inhale, we slide forward, half plank, half down dog, yes. Left hand a little bit further forward. It's just going to be a smidge out of alignment. We turn to the left. Feet are stacked. Brilliant. Push the heels away from you. Yes, squeeze the glutes. Reach that top arm higher. Draw the belly in. Amazing. Perfect. Use the fingertips. Exhale, hands come back down. Inhale in your plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, look towards the top of your mat. And exhale, little hop to get you to the front. Inhale, flat high back, arms by the ears. Belly's drawn in, the whole thing stabilizes. Exhale, we sit low. Inhale, we raise up, look up. And exhale, we just take shelter, thumbs into the heart center. Brilliant. Now just stay here, thumbs into the heart center. And notice if you're just tucking the tailbone. So can you stick that bum a little bit out? Yes, well done. Perfect. Inhale, lift the arms. And exhale, forward fold. Just one more here. Inhale, flat high back. Yes. Exhale, bend the knees. Yeah, sit low, sit back. Inhale, reach up, look up, tiny back bend. Exhale, spine in neutral, thumbs to the heart center. Again, notice if you've tucked under, so there's a sense of kind of pushing your pubic bone forward. If you have, just release. Inhale, swoop the arms up. And exhale, forward fold. From here, your choice. Little hop back to down dog, a step back, a jump back. Inhale, right leg sweeps up. Exhale, right knee comes through and it comes towards the left elbow. Yes, so we're twisting. We're going to stay here for 3. For 2, we're still breathing. For 1. Exhale, press back. And inhale, 3-legged dog. Leg comes really high, take it higher. Shoulders are even. Exhale, right knee comes underneath the chest. Right knee, left elbow. Hug everything in. Brilliant. We're going to straighten out this leg and take it out to the left. So that leg is straight, it's on the floor. Little toe side is on the floor. Spin to the opposite side. I'm sorry about my belly. Fallen triangle. Take the leg a little bit closer to you. So move it a little bit closer to you. And see if you can lift that leg up. I can't on this side, but go for it if you can. No, don't worry. Hand comes back, toes turn, down dog. Head is soft. Inhale, exhale, drop the knees. Keep the knees and the hips in line as much as you can, and then walk the hands forward, coming into puppy. If you've got a block, you can ease your way onto a block. Head can come down, but elbows stay lifted. You can press the tips of the fingers into the ground, elbows stay lifted. Inhale, walk the hands back in, tuck the toes, exhale, down dog. Inhale, slide through, plank. Drop the knees, exhale, all the way to the belly. Inhale, slide through cobra. And exhale, down dog. Just a little bit of a brief rest before we come into those planks. Inhale, we're going to come forward to a plank. Your choice, not your choice knees up, but your choice hands or forearms down, all right? From here, just like we did before, we're going to lift the leg, lift it high, and then bend the knee, take the heel in, straighten and replace. Exhale, other leg lifts, inhale to bend, exhale to straighten, inhale to lower, just once more. Lift and squeeze the butt, bend the knee, straighten, replace, last one. Lift, bend, straighten, replace. Knees come down. Exhale, all the way down to the ground. Have a little bit of a rest. Hands come in front of you. Make that lovely little cushion with your fingers. And rest the foot, rest the head. Yeah. Belly is soft for now. Breath nice and free. 2 more, just finding the balance, finding the breath. Inhale when you're ready. Hands underneath the shoulders. Come a little bit higher in your cobra. Press the pubic bone down. Take the shoulders down the back. Make sure the back is feeling all right, yes. So find some softness in it, some ease. And then exhale, come down. Bend both knees. We're going to take the outside of our feet and flex the ankles. We're going to come into bow, but with the legs down. We keep the legs down. We really, really push through the hands. So power up through the feet, push the hands away. So all the action's happening, that lift is happening from the feet. Thighs stay down. Nice, head is in alignment, lovely. We're in bow, shoulders roll back. Head is soft. Press more into the hands, chest rises. Lovely, feel that fire, that heat. And then exhale, lower down. You can windscreen wiper through the knees, just easing off. Perfect. Inhale, hands come underneath you. Exhale, with power we push away. Down dog. In your down dog, just see how your back is feeling. So we've already done some fairly deep shoulder work and some fairly deep back work. So just let the back decompress and just see how it feels. If it's feeling all right, brilliant. In your own time, we're going to come to our next side plank. Inhale, come forward. Right hand steps a little bit forward. Just like before, we spin to the right, we take the hand up, and the back leg, back heel to the ground. Perfect. Be on the smallest amount of tiptoes of that bent knee that you can. Use the hand, lift the hips, squeeze the inner thighs. Perfect. Exhale, all the way back to down dog. Again, check in with the wrists, move around with the shoulders. Perfect. Inhale, half down dog, half plank. Left hand a little bit further forward. We use the feet, we know where we are, we spin. We reach the top arm, back, knee. Yes, we're on the littlest, tiniest bit of toes that we possibly can. We're reaching up. Squeeze the butt cheeks, Elaine. Lovely. Exhale, hand comes down, down dog, settle in. Knees drop down, head curls under. Child's pose, your choice of child. Yep. Anywhere that we've compressed, just decompress it. We've got 3 more long, full breaths. We're just rebalancing. Just notice if there's any heat anywhere in the body. Last breath. Brilliant. On an exhale, make your way to down dog. I'm just going to use my blocks because I'm really loving them in a minute, but you don't have to if you don't want to. Inhale, the right leg sweeps up. We squeeze that right glute. Yep. And then just bend that knee, just like we were doing in plank. That knee bends, heel comes close. Yes. Straighten the leg out and reach. And then bend the knee under, step it through. Come up to crescent lunge. Lovely. Front knee and ankle stay where they are. We're just going to soften the back knee, tuck the tail, draw the core in, arms stay here, settle in here. Just hovering. Brilliant. Inhale as you pitch the weight forward. Exhale, warrior 3. That's going to feel steady and balanced. Big toe stays down. Bend the left knee. Take the left toes closer to the glute. Inhale as you straighten. Exhale as you bend. Amazing. Last one. Inhale as you straighten. Stay here. Hips stay where they are, but we turn the torso towards the right, towards the standing leg. What? And then that floating leg steps down. We're in twisted chair. Perfect. Sit low in your twisted chair, hips low, knees stay in alignment. Keep the gap between the knees, Melanie and Elaine. Yep, keep it, yep, lovely. And you too, Nikki, as well. Nice gap between the knees. Yeah, so if you can turn it, yes. Inhale, look down. And exhale, take shelter in your forward fold. Release the breath, release the effort. Head just dangles, let the head go. Often when we do a lot of core work, and I say it all the time, but the neck is really prone to switch on, and that's fine, but just let it go now. Make sure it's nice and long and heavy. Well done. Last breath. Inhale, arms out, by the ears, flat back. Exhale, bend the knees, sit low. Inhale, sweep up, look up to the sky. And exhale, hands and thumbs to the heart center. Again, notice if you've defaulted and just tucked under. If that's the case, can you just ease the glutes back a little bit? Yep. Inhale, look up. And exhale, forward fold. Up to you. Step back to down dog, jump back to plank, entirely your choice, however you're feeling today. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, left knee comes across the body, travels to the right elbow. We hover here, yep. Everything sucks up. That foot comes up, that knee comes up, we press the earth away. We're using that back foot. Last breath. Step that foot down into the ground and take it long. I'll come and do the other side. Nice, fallen triangle. Brilliant. If you can, move that foot a little bit closer to you. So you're like in a side plank, and then lift that leg off the ground. Even if it won't go, just give it a try. Foot comes back. Exhale. Down dog. Nice and long in the spine. Drop the knees. Untuck the toes. Walk the hands out. And then surrender the shoulders down. Elbows stay lifted. Puppy pose. Yep. Yep. If you want, the elbows can come down. You've done so much work already. Feel free. Last breath. Inhale when you're ready. Draw from the core. Hands walk back up. Tuck all 10 toes underneath. Really get a good grip. And exhale, down dog. We're not going to take those little hamstring curls on our plank because we're moved on. But we are going to come through to a plank. We're going to exhale, take a little bit of time getting to the floor. Bend the knees, still hover. Perfect. Making your way to the earth. Inhale, elbows stay close in, find your way to cobra. Yep. Use the fingertips now. So lift the fingertips up and then bend the knuckles and take the fingertips down into the ground. Yes. Use that to pull closer to you. Squeeze the glute. Exhale, lower all the way down. Knees bend. This time, Dhanurasana with the legs lifted. We come to the outside of the ankles. And really, aside from not being any pinching sensation, the only thing we're thinking about is pressing the ankles into the hands. So push the ankles, push the ankles, lift the chest, and then lift the thighs off of the ground. Dhanurasana, lovely. Knees a little bit closer together if that doesn't cause any compression. Flex the ankles a little bit higher, so squeeze the glutes. Shoulder blades come close, nice. Exhale, belly comes back down. Make that little pillow and just rock the hips down. Just rock the hips. So we're going to come to take our last side plank variation. This time, we're going to bend just like we've been doing, bend and straighten the leg. If you want, as you bend that leg, that knee, you can try and take hold of that leg just for a second, or you can hold it for longer if you wish, all right? So that's where we're going. Last breath, we just find the focus, we find the tapas. That's not a Spanish meal. In Sanskrit, it means discipline. I can just imagine going, tapas? What is she doing? So we find that discipline, that fire, that internal focus. We're nice and steady, body's completely ready. Right foot, right hand rather, comes a little bit forward. We lower down slowly, we spin, and we lift, yes. From here, we press the foot down into the ground. We bend the top leg, and maybe, sorry, don't circle the hand, maybe the hand just comes to touch the ankle, and then straightens, or maybe it stays there. So we're bending, maybe we're touching. Last try, lovely. And then stack the feet, roll back, exhale to your down dog. Yep, 2 nice long breaths. So just see how that felt. Your choice, you don't have to follow me. If you've got hold of the ankle, stay hold, all right? Last breath. Inhale, half plank, half down dog. Left wrist a little bit forward. We spin and we lift that arm. Brilliant. Firm through that bottom foot as we bend the knee. Maybe we tap ankle to wrist and extend, or maybe we take hold of that ankle. Excellent. Last try. Down dog. Back onto your knees. Rest in child's. Back is long. Back is long. Oh, if it went great for you, amazing. If it didn't, obviously you're never allowed to come to one of my classes again. Clearly not a real yogi. Just rest here, just rest. Few more nice round breaths. Almost finished. Last breath, really take in the air and really let it go. If you do like to have your blocks to come through to lunges, you're welcome to do that now. Either way, as we exhale, we find our body back in down dog. We let the head go, the tongue is heavy. We slide the left leg up. And then we bend the left knee, just as we've been doing. So try and take that left heel close to you. Take the knee higher. Don't let it drop like mine has just have. You might need to come onto your tiptoes. Yes. Exhale, left knee comes underneath. Step it through, round. Left foot comes down. Amazing. Go long, go long. Inhale, we sweep the arms up, we make little fists, feeling that really intense power through the palms of our hands. We bend the right knee and we hover here. Everything comes in. Sides of the waist, sides of the hip. We press the back foot away. Press into the front heel. Hover. As we inhale, we tip forward. Take the hands behind and then fly into warrior three. So body super prepared, super balanced, super switched on. Lovely, amazing. Keep that back leg nice and high, well done. Find your balance. And then right knee bends and straightens. Right knee bends. Keep that heel nice and high and straightens last time. Perfect. Straighten it up. From here, we're going to turn towards the left-hand side. Hips stay level as we turn towards the left, just through the belly. Inner thighs squeeze if you feel a little bit wobble. Big toe down. Stay there and lower that floating leg into twisted chair. Feet hip distance. Space between the knees, lower that foot down, feet are next to each other, twisted chair, looking towards the left-hand side. That's it, Melanie. Inhale, look down. Exhale, place the hands down. And inhale, straighten up the legs. Forward fold. Oh, yes, forward fold. Dangle here like seaweed. Body's free. You might rock. Whenever it suits you to come to a seated position, go for it. So, just as we did last week, soft tissue release. So again, if you have that moisturizer and it felt nice last week, same again. If last week something felt really lovely and it wasn't where I said, stay with it. It's just self-massage, but with a little bit of a reason behind. So we're finding anywhere along the upper back and the neck that might have worked hard, and we just want to release it. We don't want to find any knots. We just want to make sure that we're soft, yeah. So you can start by just having a little explore. Notice the quality of the muscles. And just as I said last week, the traps, they're in a diamond, but we're really focusing on the top of that diamond, where they come together and go up, just in the center of the neck, just a little bit, kind of a little bit in line with the ears, top of the ears. Brilliant. And then we're going to pinch. So literally we take either the whole muscle. So in order to do that, you need to make sure the muscles are nice and soft. Draw the arm up a little bit, grab hold of the muscle, you actually feel it, and then you can gently soften. And not just pinch, but kind of pull away. And it might be that you grabbed hold of skin, which is even nicer. And same thing, so you just pull the skin away. So that photo that I sent you, that's what we're working on now. So any adhesions, we're just giving it space. So that blood vessels, everything that comes, all the little tubes that run in and out of that space get to run in and out, as opposed to getting stopped. Feel free to go to the sides of the neck and pick up the skin there and give it a little bit of a shake. And then come to the other side when you're ready. When you're ready. Yeah, so the oil just helps it go a little bit smoother. And again, yeah, I'm going to shut up because you guys know what you're doing. So we've got about another 30 seconds on this side. So again, feel free to pick up the skin on the side of the neck and pull it away. And if you're anything like me, two sides are like completely different body parts. Last breath. Oh, well done. And just allow the head to roll around in that new space. Inhaling as the head comes up and exhaling as the head drops down. Last one. And then find a centralized position. And then roll the shoulders around. Again, new space for the shoulder capsule, the shoulder joint. Yay. And then have a little bit of a side-to-side shuffle before we really open up the sides of the waist in that extended child's. So drop onto your hands and knees. Just feel that lovely slowing down. Pulse is slowing. Breath is slowing. Toes together, knees wide. Walk the hands in front. Slide the belly down. And then gently walk the hands bit by bit over to your right or left, wherever you want. When you get there, take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, let everything go. And the opposite hip is heavy. Connect the opposite hip to the heel. Head is heavy. Nice. Lovely. Just let everything go. There's no reason to hold on to anything. Whole body heavy. Inhale as you walk up. Allowing the hands to come back into the center. And then over to the other side. And again, when you get there, deep inhale. And a deep exhale. As you exhale, that hip connects with the heel. You really press it down. And just rest and breathe. Hips are heavy. Sides of the waist open. Make your way back into that central place. Gently climb back up. Oh, yeah. You can cross the ankles if you wish. Sit back and then unfurl like a beautiful petal. Legs are straight. So just as we did last week, if you want something underneath, feel free. We're going to bend the knees and place our incredible belly and chest on the thighs. So our back will round, unless there's something going on, that's really what we want. We've done loads of back bending. So we're just going to soften through. So we stay here, let the head go, jaw soft, eyes closed. And then with each new exhale, we just walk the feet a little bit further away from us, still connecting the chest and the belly. So we're feeling the breath move. As we exhale, heel walks away. Brilliant. So at some point, we'll get to a stage where any more would just be a disservice to everything the body's just done. So we just pause there and we settle in. We draped it lovely. We've got 6 breaths here. On your next inhale, if your eyes are closed, you can gently reopen. You can softly use your hands to press away and come back up to a seated position. So hopefully hamstrings feel a little bit softer now as well as the back. We're going to take a little bit of a deeper forward fold just to really release anything along the spine that we might have created. So that loose cross-legged position. As we inhale, we find length in the spine, space in the shoulders. And as we exhale, we draw ourselves closer to the front of the mat. So feeling the lower back, the glutes. And if you exhale and curl your head in, you'll find a deeper, yeah. If you wish, if your hands are on the floor, you can press the hands a little bit into the floor and round through the back as well. So space through the shoulder blades. So whole back is round everywhere. It's like a soft hill. And we've been here for a few moments, so take a deep inhale and then exhale, get softer. Let the inhale pull you back up. Gently walk your hands behind you. Lean back and cross the other way. So nice, gentle, easy cross. Inhale as we lift and exhale as we descend. And again, if you want to do something different, this is your time. Feel free to change it or do something entirely different. So this should feel comfortable and easy. Once again, deep inhale. And as you exhale, hips let go, head lets go, forehead softens. And as you inhale, climb back. Oh, so lovely. Make your way onto your back. We're going to take just a couple more asanas before we come into Shavasana. If you've got a block, you might want to pop a couple to your right hand side, ready for a twist. You don't have to, maybe a sofa cushion might be equally lovely. Yep, if you want to pop any jumpers on or socks, it's a lovely time just to keep that warmth that we've created. First of all, we're just going to create a really soft, tiny little bit of release through the front of the body. Knees are bent. Those soles of the feet surrender to the floor. And we just very gently press the hips up and slide a block probably on its middle setting. So we're not quite in that back bend shape. But you should feel some release going through the lower back and somewhere along the front of the hips, the hip bones, the lower abs. Yep. And just stay there and breathe. So that whole area, front and back and sides, has worked super hard. So let it have that little massage. It might be that you take a little rock from side to side on the block. And we've got 6 long breaths here. Last breath. Whenever you wish, you can use the feet pressing through the earth, feeling the energy come through the calves, the thighs, lifting the hips, and slide that really lovely precious block away. And gently hover the hips down over the ground, And then let them come back in contact with the world. Knees can come into chest just for a second. Find yourself coiled. And as you're there, maybe you just have a feel of how the back is feeling, how the belly is feeling. You decide on the depth of twist. Do you want something that's really gentle and really propped? Or does it feel like you really need to have a slightly deeper twist? So your choice. If you choose to cross your legs, that's a deeper twist. If you choose to keep your arms in a T shape, that's going to be a deeper twist. Entirely your choice. So wherever you want to start, arms can start in a T shape. You choose whether you want to cross the legs. Whichever leg is uppermost if you've crossed, you're going to go into the opposite direction. So if your right leg is on top, you want to go to the left. Yep. Opposite shoulder blade stays in contact with the floor and nothing is hovering. Whole body is on the earth. Nothing has to work here. So prop yourself up as much as you need. I think I've got 12 breaths. Last 2 breaths. We're going to come up on an exhale, gently pressing the opposite shoulder blade down into the ground, exhaling, finding some cool, moving the legs into the center. Inhaling as you release, nothing is switched on now, you're all in line with gravity. And then taking your time, exhaling over to the other side. So whatever you need to move, plenty of time, plenty of time. Really slow. And 12 deep, full breaths. Last 2 breaths. And snuggle the opposite shoulder blade down into the ground. It's going to stay there. Exhale, draw the knees up, draw the core down. With control, bring it back. As you inhale, nothing for you to do, just let everything be. And if there's something, so as you just lay there, if there's something, a position that your body would like to take a few breaths in, please feel free. Otherwise, it might be that you come into Shavasana and that's the position that your body is most happy to be in. Your choice. So we're going to take our rectangle breath again, nice and simple. We're going to keep our Shavasana really simple. It might be that you want to take these 5 minutes and just integrate everything, just literally absorb everything, in which case you don't need to do pranayama or breath work, just stay focused on sensations. Otherwise, we focus on the visualization of a rectangle, 2 long ends, 2 short ends. Those short ends are our pauses, just before the inhale, just before the exhale, and the long ends are our exhale and inhale. If you're using the rectangle, just visualize it, nice and soft. Inhale, trace the breath going down the long side. Pause on the short. Exhale, trace the long side. Pause. Inhale, long side. Pause. Exhale, long side. Pause. Roll over when you're ready. Plenty of time. Just be aware of the time of evening, of the sunset, of that warmth. And just like the residual warmth of the sun, notice the residual warmth of your practice. And then come all the way up when you're ready, you don't have to. And sit up. Yeah. As we inhale, the arms rise. As we exhale, they come back down to the ground. As we inhale, the arms come all the way. As we exhale, they make their way down to the earth. Last time, inhale. Find that little bit of heat between the palms. Draw it down to the heart center. Namaste. We'll just take one on because I don't want to keep you longer than I should do. Just one on. Inhale deeply, really feel sideways. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Well done.
Thank you.
And no worries. So I won't keep you longer than oh, no worries. Yeah, go if you need to go. So that last video, the sleep one, that works really well for kapinjalasana for the opening side. So feel free, if you, I know I said it on my WhatsApp, but feel free to use that in conjunction with maybe week 4. And then next week I'll do a technical one. So you'll have a kind of flexibility one, that's also a sleepy one, a strength one, and then you'll have a technical one, which is like bitty and using props and stuff. So that should kind of eke out to quite a round practice as well. So you'd think I planned it.
Brilliant.
Yeah, so next week it will be a little bit bitty here as well, because we will be doing a bit more kind of wall and off and, you know, a bit more workshoppy. So yes, very exciting. Right, go eat your dinner if you haven't already, because you must be starving. You work like crazy ferrets.
Thank you,
Bye, darling.
Bye, night. Bye. See you then.
Bye.